Hello everyone, and welcome. Today I'm excited to show you my step-by-step process for creating hyper-realistic hair using charcoal and graphite pencils. First, let's talk about materials. While I'll be using a specific set, the most important tools you need are a charcoal pencil and a graphite pencil. Here's my full list. A soft brush, an electric eraser, 2 graphite pencils. I use different grades. A hard charcoal pencil, a medium charcoal, a blending stump. Step-by-step drawing process. 1. Laying down the base. Grab your charcoal pencil and start drawing light, gentle strokes in the direction of the hair. Don't press too hard. The key to hyperrealism is to see the hair not as individual strands, but as a map of values, from darks to midtones to highlights. 2. Adding highlights. Once you have your base down, switch to your graphite pencil. Use it to draw delicate hair strands in the areas where you see highlights. This creates a foundation for the lighter parts of the hair. 3. Blending and smoothing. Now it's time to blend. I'll use a blending stump, but you can use whatever you have, a brush, a tissue, or even your fingers. As you blend, be mindful of your values. Avoid pressing too hard in the highlight areas. This will help you keep them bright and make it easier to add fine details later. Four. Building up layers. After blending, I go back in with my charcoal pencil to add more individual hair strands. This process is all about building up layers. You'll add strokes, then blend, then add more strokes again. Repeat this cycle until you're happy with the richness and texture. I also use this stage to gradually shade the shadow areas. To create a super smooth transition, I'll often do a final, light blend with a soft brush. Five. Creating highlights. This is where the magic happens. I use my electric eraser to pull out the highlights. If you've ever used one, you know it can be a bit tricky. For more control, I often use it without pressing the on button, treating it like a regular eraser. This helps me get those crisp, straight lines. I also make sure to clean the tip frequently to keep my highlights bright and refined. I'll also look at my reference photo to add those subtle reflected and bounced highlights on the sides, which really makes the hair look realistic. Drawing braids. The process for the braided hair is the same, just with a different direction of strokes. The hair strands here are slanted, so your stroke should follow that flow. The darkest points are where the sections of hair intersect. The highlights on these parts will also follow that same braided pattern. I'll also add in the ear, part of the neck, and the cast shadow on the neck to make the entire drawing feel more natural and complete. Quick tips for drawing hair. Here are 3 key things to remember. 1. Observe the direction. Always pay close attention to how the hair strands flow. 2. Focus on values. See the hair as a whole, focusing on the big picture of light, medium, and dark values. 3. Work light to dark. It's much easier to gradually build up your darks than to erase them later. This allows you to make adjustments as you go. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy drawing!